Hey guys, I'm out here in Shriever, Louisiana, working on a drainage project. Let me give you a quick peek of where we are. So here's the house, obviously, the Casa El Grande. And the problem is they have these downspouts, downspout back here, one that's going to be right here, all those. This one over here is tied onto it. And then, of course, there's 4 of them in the front that are tied onto one discharge pipe, one 4-inch pipe going to the front. Okay, that's way too fucking many downspouts on one pipe. I mean, we're talking about a 4-inch pipe. This is what we're talking about. We're talking about this. Like, my arm fits right in this. This thing isn't. That's 4 inches. That's 4 inches. That's way too many downspouts. Meaning for El Grande Casa to be draining all of that water from the roof to go into one of these little. If that was the case and doable, don't you think the gutter guy would only put one downspout? But he didn't. He put like a gazillion. So this, to give you an idea, look right here. This pipe, all the ones from the backyard are coming this way, and then they're going this way, and then they're going out forward this way, and then over by the front of the house, they come over and tie into it and they run with it, right? So we are going to remove this section. I'm going to put a cap right here on this piece of pipe to stop this one. So this water is no longer going to go this way. I'm going to take this water from this pipe and I'm going to connect it here, and I'm going to run it out through my trench all the way to my machine over there. I'm about like what and what on the elevation. I wish I could say I had a great drop. I don't. But as you pan and look at the area, out here you don't have a whole lot of elevation, if any at all. I got sugar cane across the road. Everything's fucking flat. But what I can say is, let's look through the fence and you can see what I'm talking about here. Look right here. See this downspout over here? I'll see if I can zoom in on it. That's like 9 inches above where I'm going to terminate. Well, the water is going to believe that the top of that white pipe is the elevation of the ground. So any water that's below that is still going to exit through my pop-up emitter, right? So I can, in theory, have water discharge over here through a pop-up emitter. The downside of it is there's always going to be water held in the pipe, in this section of pipe running through it. It's always going to hold water. It's going to drain this way, and then down in the bottom of it, it's just going to hold it. But I am at the end of the run right here. You can notice I've dug deeper, right? I'm putting a little well, a little pit. That maybe it might be 2 feet deep right here. It could be bigger, but it is what it is. I'm gonna line that with fabric. I'm gonna fill it with crushed rock. And the bottom of my pop-up emitter, this guy right here, here's the pop-up emitter. The bottom of it has a hole in it where my finger's poking through. So water will leak through there into the gravel, into that section down there. Okay, so we can get, so that's going to be the downspout in the back, this downspout, I should say these 2 downspouts and that one. Those 3 that are currently in a discharge pipe going that way, they're no longer going to do that. They're going to come this way, and the rainwater is just going to come out and occupy and soak into the soil out here, right? So it might flood the grassy area out here, but that's not a problem compared to what's happening on the water traffic jam in the pipe. So that's one of the fixes. So even if so what that means is, because I'm restricted on elevation, I can't put a catch basin, right? So I can't collect surface level water in this closed pipe system. The only way I could do that is if it was like a French drain, but that's not what we're building. Here we're building a subsurface drain system to go ahead and catch that water, right? So that's it. Okay, well, Shriever, Louisiana. Okay, we're about an hour away from our service, our regular service area, but work needs to be done, and that's where we're here. Later.